Hey guys, it's Ross Shafali once again. I'm here to bring you guys Monday Night Raw results from February 15th, 2010. So we start off and we have this girl singing the national anthem, and we come out and we get right down to business. In my last video, I predicted that Sheamus would beat Randy Orton tonight, and I was right. Only this time what happened was a flashback of the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase came out to figuratively help Randy Orton, but it turns out that what Cody Rhodes thought the ref didn't see, he did. He saw him hit Sheamus, and Randy Orton was disqualified. I predicted Sheamus to win, and I was right. So that's 1-for-1. After the match, Randy started yelling at Cody and Ted, and he RKO'd Cody. And then Sheamus came in the ring out of nowhere and punted Teddy's skull. And then Randy RKO'd Sheamus. And then we got that's done, right? And I mean, that was a substantial match. It wasn't anything special. I wasn't expecting for anything to really, like, break away there. I mean, I didn't. That wasn't really anything special for me. Okay? So after that, we had the big Bret Hart address. Okay? This had to be one of the saddest nights in that man's WWE, not only his career, but his life. He came out, everyone thought he was going to talk up Vince McMahon because he wanted a match at WrestleMania 26 next month, and Vince McMahon denied him. So he comes out, and no one had any idea what he was going to do. And it turns out that he said goodbye to the WWE. He said goodbye, and then after that, he goes in the locker room, and it shows all the superstars greeting him, and everything's good there. And then, something very bad happens. He was getting into his limo, and his feet were still not inside the car. The door was open, and this retarded lady backs into the door, like, really fast, too. Like, she had no idea the limo was even there. And she backs into his feet, or his left foot, actually. And it looked like she broke his left foot, because they had to take him out on a gurney, and he was transported to the nearest hospital in Des Moines, Iowa. But, I mean, keep him in your prayers, guys. And then after that, we have MVP and Mark Henry versus the new WWE Unified Tag Team Champions, The Miz and Big Show, officially known as Show Miz. And they come out in their stupid song. I remember when Chris Jericho and The Big Show were tag team champions, they had that stupid mixed song, and this one was even worse with the Big Show and Miz mixed up. It was weird. Ugh. And then, of course, MVP and Mark Henry come out, which was surprising because MVP has been really chasing after the United States title. Of course, as you know, he lost at the Royal Rumble to the Miz he went out with an unsportsmanlike conduct. He playmakered the Miz after he lost, which wasn't right. But anyways, he's back with Mark Henry after months of not being with him. And surprisingly, they won. They won. Miz went for a pinfall on MVP. And it ended up that MVP rolled him back in. It was like right on the edge of the ring, too. You would never expect it that close. But he did. He rolled it up for the 1-2-3. And the MVP and Mark Henry pull out a shocking victory. Okay, after that, we have this stupid Jerry Springer thing titled WWE superstars' most intimate relationships revealed, and that was so. It was like a little play or a little joke they were playing on him, and it was weird. And then Mae Young comes out and starts making out with Jerry Springer, and the whole crowd's cheering Jerry, Jerry, Jerry. Uh, that was just stupid. Like, that was a waste of 10 minutes. I mean, I can't believe that I wasted 10 minutes watching that. And then, everything that ends, and then we go to what looked to be a pre-recorded video. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was or not. But Jerry Springer was talking about the Elimination Chamber, and then Mae Young comes in, and they flirt with each other. And then they hit commercial, right? And then John Cena comes out for the merely anticipated address to Dave Bautista, because 2 weeks ago, Dave Bautista attacked John Cena. He attacked him. And apparently there was some compensation going on with Vince McMahon and Batista, and Batista assaulted John Cena for no apparent reason, and John Cena needs some answers on that. And everyone thought Batista was going to show up live, but, Batista didn't have the balls to, and he showed up via satellite on the Titantron, and he was like, he'll show up live to Raw next week, and that he's going to whoop John Cena, which would never happen only in his dreams, let's just say that. and then that happens, after that ends, we have the big, most anticipated main event in a while on Raw. Triple H, The Game, versus my boy John Cena. Okay? And it's pretty apparent to me now. I mean, this is just a side note, but it's becoming fairly apparent that DX is falling down. I mean, Triple H is starting to wear his Triple H attire again, and he's entering with his music and his Titantron and all that, and he has no. It would, if you had just started watching the show tonight, it would appear that he had no correlations with DX whatsoever. I mean, it was gonna happen eventually. Sorry, DX fans. Sorry, DX Army. Sorry to my boy WWE Forever 1992, but that is the end of DX. Apparently, Shawn Michaels wasn't even at the freaking arena tonight. And then they have their match, and it ends in a no DQ. But I picked John Cena to win that, and it was a no DQ because Sheamus came out and he super kicked Triple H, and Triple H won by DQ. Thanks a lot, guys. I will be posting the results for the final episode of ECW and a preview for WWE NXT, which is appearing in 8 days. 8 days from now. I will be previewing that, and I'll be talking about the last ECW, which is tomorrow night, 10 o'clock on Sci-Fi. Thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe.